Welcome back to the channel. So we got a great response from yesterday's video, and many of you guys have now asked for the Pulsex price prediction. So that's what I'm going to get into this video. I just want to say thanks again for watching. Thanks again for staying tuned. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember guys, nothing you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. So pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Let's get into the video. So, Pulsex already, I said it on the previous video, this is turning out to be an absolutely historic project. It's already broken records in the cryptocurrency space, which is not being talked about. And I'm going to get onto that on a separate video, but let's talk about the price prediction. So there's been many numbers thrown out there: $40, $10, $2, $100, $1,000. But guys, one thing we have to understand, instead of being extremely speculative, let's work with what we have already. So there's been no information that has come out in regards to Pulsex's potential coin supply, in the actual token metrics behind the coin. So I'm not quite sure where people are just getting these random numbers from. But this is what is important. What we can do is look at Richard Hart's previous project and see that as almost a roadmap or blueprint of what could potentially happen. So we're going to do that now. So let's just go, firstly, let's just look at Hex. For those of you who do not know what Hex is, this is the OG Richard Hart project. This is his first project, main project that's blown up, of course. And I'm going to walk you through that. So this project, Hex, price went up 9,481x so far. Price at the moment is 0.19 cents. Market cap $107 billion. This company ranked market cap 9th, but you would not know this if you go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. A lot of the mainstream sources are not showing this for some reason. We're also going to talk about that in a separate video. Market dominance 1.3%. Holders almost half a million. Stakers almost 8,000 stakers, over 100 today. 12 billion total value locked. The list goes on and on and on. And of course, circulating supply 577 billion hex. Stake supply 62 billion. Etc. So why is this important? And the average stake length is 6.3 years. So there's a real, solid community behind this project. Now, one thing I'm going to show you guys is this project at its all-time highs went to almost 50 cents, right? And this is a project with a total coin supply. So here it says 173 billion, but of course it's better to go from the actual source, which is 577 billion hex in circulation, right? So this is a large, a very, very large coin supply. And I just want to let you guys know, this is why I say sometimes don't just focus on the coin supply. A lot of people use this as a deterrent to stay away from projects, but we saw this project literally go to 50 cents at its all-time high and is now at 20 cents essentially, which is, let's face it, massive for a project with such a large circulating supply. Now, why has this happened? It's mainly because of the deflationary model. It's mainly because of the staking, etc., coins being pulled out of circulation, and much, much more. And the actual community itself. There's a strong community here that is allowing price to be inflated, and it's mainly done, I would say, organically rather than in the Ponzi scheme sense or the scammy sense, which I'm also going to talk about in another video. But now you're probably wondering, okay, but what does this have to do with Pulsex price prediction? I'm going to explain how. Let's say Pulsex has a similar circulating supply. So let's just say beyond 100 billion, right? We can just assume that. We're not going to go for, because some coins have a circulating supply of maybe 1 billion, 2 billion, or 500 million, etc. I think we're going to see a coin supply similar to this. So let's just say beyond 100 billion. So we're going to see a roughly, in my opinion, a roughly high circulating supply. In regards to the staking, of course, there's going to be a similar staking opportunity. And let's say we have a similar, because again, the actual people that are sacrificing are mainly hex holders, right? These are people that believe in the Pulsex, Pulse chain, hex, etc. And they number one believe in Richard Hart. So we're going to see the same psychology that is transitioned over to these next two projects. This is what I'm predicting, right? So what are hex users going to do? Well, they're probably going to repeat the same cycle that happened with hex. And let's just put it this way, guys. Even if half of that happens, this is going to go to the moon, right? So I believe we're going to see a similar amount of people staking, a similar amount of people holding, and the average, I'd see the similar amount of people that will hold on to this project. 6.3 years, that's incredible. Let's just say half of that, again, project's going to be a monster. So let's say we'll just stick with 100 billion circulating supply. We're not going to go for 500. Let's just say 100 billion to be on the safe side. We could easily see minimum to start with this project go from $0 to over $1, right? Literally over $1. And again, guys, all you have to do is use the math, divide it by the current circulating supply and price, etc., to come up with this number. But let's just be more conservative. Let's just say 50 cents to $1. 50 cents to $1, people have made a fortune, right? And that's not even a long-term prediction. I'm just saying from the jump. That could be a spike from the jump. Who knows? With hype, with traction, with more people joining the ecosystem. So hex users saying, look, this is what happened before. This is what's likely to happen now. We could see even more hype, right? So let's just say price jumps from $0 to $10 right away. Well, it's financial freedom for all, right? Question mark, right? So we can, I would say, guys, focus on the percentage gain rather than the actual dollar amount, because whether it's $10 or $100 is about the percentage, right? It's all about the percentage increase. And we're only going to know that by the amount of circulating supply. The token metrics, we don't even have that roadmap yet. So we do have to be very sensible when throwing out these price predictions. But one thing I can say from the first project is, in my opinion, I believe this is going to be an absolute monster, right? So I would say 100 billion. Let's say we have 100 billion, circulating supply. I think we could see price between. I'm going to start off with $50 to $1 to be conservative, but even that is a huge percentage increase. I just want to let you guys know that that's a bullish prediction. I could easily just say $10, $20, etc. But I want to be as accurate for you guys as possible. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want to see my next video going deeper into the token metrics, and we'll start to do some math here live on air, and we'll go further in depth. Right now, we've just focused on the percentage gain, and I believe we're going to see a massive percentage gain in price on Pulsex at launch. I mean, even using the total amount sacrificed so far, I mean, come on, guys, this alone speaks a volume about the community. So massive ROI I'm potentially expecting. If you want to see more Pulsex videos, if you want me to go much deeper into the actual token metrics of what could potentially happen in terms of math breakdown, if you want me to break down the worst case scenario as well, I can do that. So if you want me to go over what could potentially happen if this goes pear-shaped, if you want me to get deeper into this project, I want you to vote below. But until that next update, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Telegram group if you want to support the community and get deeper in depth with my community. Join our CC Premium channel, link in my description. Join our CC NFT group, link also in the description. But until the next update, guys, seize the day.